Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tailosive Unboxed, which is no longer an official series. It's just something that happens when a bunch of mail kind of stacks up at the same time, and you guys like seeing what's going around the office. So we have 3 packages here that have stacked up. So first of all, one of them is from Teespring. So I have a pretty good idea of what this is, and don't worry, there's still time to order these. Aha! Yes, this is one of our colorful tee designs, which I got. I actually got a shirt like this from Spreadshirt, but this is actually a prime example. I don't have the Spreadshirt version with you, but Spreadshirt's print quality is okay, but the colors are not as saturated and the logo is not as big or as bright, whereas this one has very saturated colors, very easy to see the design and the detail in it, and it's a much larger logo. So very glad we made the switch to Teespring, and I believe at the time you're watching this, this is still available. These designs are still available until Christmas. So that's package number 1 from Teespring. This one is from Amazon Prime. It takes a little bit more tearing to open. There we go. Looks like we got a cable of some sorts from Ranky. Apparently this was a high-rated cable. We have just a huge stockpile of wires and cables for different things at the office, and then I'll be in the middle of something and I'll still realize, oh wait, we don't have that kind. Which is very annoying because you think you have every cable you need, and then it turns out you don't. This looks to be a display port on one end, so if you guys know what that is, it's a full-size display port, and HDMI on the other end, and this supports 4K pass-through and high-speed speed video transfer, so this is going to allow me to make a video probably over on Tailosive Gaming, because I don't know if you guys knew this, but there was an update that went out recently that allows the Xbox One X, and I'm not sure about the One S, but I know that the Xbox One X specifically now supports 120 hertz refresh rate, which is like the ProMotion displays on the iPad Pro, and before you've never been able to do that on an Xbox. Well, apparently with the latest update you can. The thing is, we have 144 hertz refresh rate Predator monitor in the gaming room with GeForce built into it and everything, and you guys have seen that. Wyatt is usually the one using it, but I didn't use it specifically because I knew that the Xbox One X could not handle the 120 hertz refresh rate if I decided I wanted to handle that, but now I think I may have that option. So poor Wyatt, he has had that monitor for a long time and he gets to use it, and it is a very, very nice monitor. It's 1440p, but now that I have this cable, I might get to use it with my Xbox One X, so I'm excited to test that out later. And then the last package is not something I have to unwrap. This was a gift from our friends over at Quack Quack. You remember a long, long time ago, we unboxed the original Quack Quack adapter over on Tailosive Unboxed. They contacted me and said they want me to try out their cable, and I don't know if you guys have been watching me for a long time, but I love it. I've like exclusively used the Quack Quack as my go-to USB-C adapter for everything. And what's cool about these cables is they're on Amazon. They're not terribly expensive. I think they're like $50, but essentially with one purchase, you can get every port you want back. If you buy a 12-inch MacBook or a MacBook Air and people are all mad, oh, what about my old ports? Oh, this is an updated design too. This one looks more sleek, definitely looks a lot more cool. Luckily, they sent me a silver version, which is good because I'm part of the silver ecosystem now. And of course, this will work with my new iPad Pro, but I needed more USB-C adapters because I was using the Quack Quack often on my Mac Mini, but sometimes I wanted to use it with my iPad Pro. So what the Quack Quack does is it has one USB-C port, only takes up one port on your MacBook or Mac, and you get HDMI 2.0. This supports 4K pass-through if you'd like. You get 3 traditional USB 3.0 ports, so if you wanted your old flash drives to work and things like that, you get 3 of those ports back. On the back of the adapter, you get another USB-C port, so if you want to use this adapter and charge your iPad, MacBook, or whatever simultaneously, this supports charging, so you can be using a bunch of accessories at once and also be charging your device simultaneously. It also has Ethernet, so if you wanted a wired-in connection on your iPad, which actually you can do, your MacBook Air or whatever, it supports Ethernet, so you can plug directly into your internet. And then you also have the SD card slot back, which a lot of people were mad about, the SD card slot being gone on the MacBooks. There's also no SD card slot on the Mac Mini, so if you want to import things to the Mac Mini directly, this will allow you to do that. And a little extra thing that you haven't had on any MacBook, a micro SD card slot. So if you record things to really, really tiny micro SD cards, things like the GoPro, and I assume DJI might use micro SD cards, I'm not sure. But basically, you have every port you need from your older MacBook or your older Mac, plus a little bit extra with this adapter, and it's not even that terribly expensive. It says right here that the, oh wait, this says you can get an award. Oh, this is a 50% off coupon. Okay, interesting. The HDMI cable they offer on the back, it's Type-C to HDMI, supports 4K at 60, so that's kind of cool. Oh, and the other thing that's really nice about these Quack Quacks, they come with traveling cases. These little nice pockets that you can stuff the adapter in if you'd like. So yeah, thank you Quack Quack for once again supplying us with more adapters. Really appreciate it. You guys should check them out.
Hi Wyatt.